Anyway, that was Tuesday. Wednesday, they took me about 4 o'clock from the high dependency unit to the ward. I really spent most of that day again in bed because I couldn't get up because of my vertigo. Again, don't forget, this is my reaction to an anaesthetic, and it is not general. People do feel, I understand, other people do feel dizzy, but they don't get the vertigo that I did. But by the evening, I was aware that I thought the fog was beginning to clear and that my head was getting a little bit clearer. Anyway, that was Wednesday. Thursday, they woke me at, I don't know, about 6:45-ish to take my blood pressure. And as you do, you just reach out and put your arm out and sort of let me sleep, you know. And I'll have to go back to the night, what happened during the night. And I put my arm out, and the moment I put my arm out, I thought, I know what's happening. My arrhythmia was starting up. I have something called atrial fibrillation, which occurs just occasionally. For those of you who've been following me will be aware that I do suffer from it. And the poor nurse, she took the reading and she looked at me and she said, "Do you feel all right?" And I said, "Yes, I'm all right." I said, "But it's going, isn't it?" And she said, "Yes, I rather fear it is." Anyway, the long and the short of it was that I sort of hung around all day with it, bumpity-bumping away at a really weird pace, etc. And again, because now the dizzies had cleared, and I wasn't allowed, they didn't want me to get up because of my AF, which, I mean, under normal circumstances, I walk around and I just get on with my normal life. But anyway, by sort of 7 o'clock in the evening, it hadn't cleared up. So they decided that as they couldn't really release me with the risk, you know, that it was going to get worse or not stop, they had given me a pill. Yes, they did give me a pill for it. They decided that they wanted to send me to the cardio unit, to the coronary care unit, which is in the UK is the equivalent of the intensive care for cardio patients. And so I hung around and hung around and hung around and hung around. And literally 10 minutes before they took me to the cardio unit, my arrhythmia stopped and went back to normal rhythm. And so when I arrived at the cardio unit, I was sort of, I wasn't frowned on, but I was considered not really a suitable case for the cardio unit. But because it was gone 10 by the time they settled me in and realised that what I'd said was true, that my fibrillation stuff had stopped, he said, "I haven't got the heart to send you back to the ward again at this time of night." He said, "But if we do fill up," he said, "during the night we'll have to move you out." So I didn't have the best of nights in there because it was, you know, people who'd... there were only 4 of us in there, but they'd all had very, very recent heart attacks, etc. So they were requiring a lot of constant monitoring, etc. They'd had surgeries and stents and just about everything else that they do for heart attacks nowadays. But the staff were just fantastic in there. They said I could go, they checked with the medical team, they got all my bits and pieces together, etc. And yesterday lunchtime, I arrived home. Oh, what a thrill. I could not wait to get to bed last night. I was in bed at 8:30 and I slept for 12 hours solid. And today I've woken up and really I don't even think that I caught up on my sleep yet. But please, that was my experience. And the nursing staff were absolutely fantastic all the way through. They couldn't be more helpful. They couldn't have been nicer. Nobody ignored any of my wishes, etc. It was quite amusing, though, while I was in the coronary care unit. that they'd not really had, because they're specialist nurses, they'd not had experience of bypass patients and gastric bypass, and they had no idea what they could feed me or not feed me. So it really was my choice as to exactly what I could and couldn't have, etc. But they really bent over backwards to satisfy any sort of slight whim I had. And I had jelly for breakfast. Lovely. Jello, I think, to you Americans. Anyway. So I'm home. I'm absolutely shattered. I shan't be doing a lot. But I think with an attack of the dizzies and a whole day of AF, I think I deserve to put my feet up today. But I'm eating. Oh, what a laugh that is, eating. I'm taking all my liquids. I'm sitting here with my bottle of orange squash. I've already drunk nearly one of these today. What is it? It's quarter to 12. So I've already had one of these today, and water. Yeah, water and this. And I had a protein shake this morning for breakfast. That's my first protein shake. That went down well. I've had some thin cream of chicken soup that I strained just to make sure there weren't any bits in it, etc. That went down. Oh, that went down so well. While I was in hospital, I had a Marmite drink. My husband's made me a lot more no sugar-free jellies. And I'm at the situation now where I simply say, you, to my husband, you eat when you want to eat, and I will simply eat whenever I want to eat, because I've no idea when I'm going to feel hungry or feel perhaps I need to, etc. But so far I haven't had any trouble with getting anything down. The first experience, you pre-oppers are in for an experience, shall we say, when you take your first drink of water. Hi. Sorry, my husband's just come in. One moment, please. I'm just doing a video. Okay, he's gone to do some bits and pieces. Yes, my first drink, I took, sips of water. I was allowed free water, as much as I liked, right from the word go. And those first 2 or 3 sips, they hit my stomach with what I can only describe as a thud. It's so weird. It's so different from how you normally drink, etc. But that's just got easier as the days have gone past, etc. And apart from just remembering not to glug, everything's fine. So anyway, that's my experience. Please, again, don't any of you pre-oppers, don't be scared by my experiences after, etc. It is an absolutely normal reaction to anaesthetic for me. But judging by what I saw with the other patients, it's not usual. I haven't been sick. I just have vertigo, which means that my head spins. It's like bit just coming off the waltzers at the fairground rides, etc. And my AF is something that I've lived with all my life, and it always comes on with anaesthetic. So anyway, that's all I'm going to put up with for now. I can't concentrate. I can't read a book or anything. I think it's sleep deprivation. But anyway, I'm alive and kicking and feeling good. Okay, bye for now. Bye.